I was worried you blowed my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another video. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, is a fridge organization video. Now I wanted to organize my fridge not only for it to be organized and easy to use, but also to promote lower food waste and healthier eating. So I've noticed lately that I have been throwing out way too much food, like literally because I store food in either the incorrect place or not in the best place possible to ensure the longevity of the food products. So I really wanted to pay attention to investing in some really good quality food storage containers. If you watched my kitchen haul last video last week, I'll leave a link to that. You'll see that I've really been investing in some good quality kitchenware, so storage containers and kitchenware. So this week I really wanted to focus on containers that I can keep fresh produce, the freshest, for the longest amount of time. Obviously, no one wants to be wasting either money or food, contributing to food waste. I think in the long run, any money that you spend investing in quality food storage containers will pay back by not having to throw out so much food. So I popped into Howard's Storage World, which is the Australian equivalent of like the Container Store. I know that these particular brand of containers, they're really readily available on Amazon, in the Container Store, or in Howard's Storage World. So this is particularly why I chose these containers to use in this video. I know I do use a lot of Kmart products, but with a lot of viewers on this YouTube channel from all across the world, I don't want to just limit the things that I use and the things that I show to stuff that you can only buy in Australia. So all the existing fridge storage containers that I have already are this same brand. So it's InDesign or InterDesign. I think they're called two different things depending on where you buy them. I've previously bought these from Big W. However, they no longer stock them, unfortunately. So I had to go to Howard Storage World. But like I said, you can really easily pick these up on Amazon as well. So obviously giving them a really thorough wash and rinse. There was no bubbles, there was no soap, they were all washed. And here we are looking at the before fridge. So you can see the existing storage containers that I've got that I'm really happy with. They have lasted honestly years and years. I've had these for probably 5 years at least. And really happy with the quality. So just continue to add with extra items from that same storage line.
But I don't know that much about what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better.
So just taking everything out and prepping up food for the week. As I mentioned at the start, this isn't only for lowering food waste, but it's also kind of to promote healthy eating. So obviously wanting to have all of the healthiest options that I've got in the fridge, taking up that really nice prime real estate in the fridge at eye level. I also find that the fridge and the fruit and vegetable produce drawer in the fridge really isn't 100% great at keeping fruit and vegetable fresh and crisp. So I decided to, instead of keeping fruit and veggies in there, to keep things that were like either packaged or in containers, and then have all of the fruit and vegetable produce prepped so that when you're opening the fridge up, first of all, the first thing that you see is obviously the kind of healthier options that you've got.
Get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
I really like the container here that's shown with the movable dividing options, but I also like the one that's shown here with the kind of basket that drains away the liquid. It would be great if they had one that was a combination of two, so that it had a bottom drain or a basket, but it had that dividing factor as well. So just having a quick look through the finished organized fridge. Obviously, I've only had these containers for just over a week now. So far, so good. I really enjoy them. They are definitely keeping the fresh produce very fresh and very crisp. In the bottom drawer, as I mentioned, the produce wasn't staying really fresh in the actual dedicated fruit and vegetable section. So again, like I mentioned, I've just switched that out for some storage containers to keep everything that is either already pre-packaged or that I store in containers once it's opened. The existing containers that I already had, and I love that there's heaps of different sizes, so you can mix and match from this range to really suit your own fridge size and your own needs. The great thing is that they're also stackable, so being modular, they will stack really well on top of each other. And I just find that it is much easier now to make the best use of all the space in the fridge, rather than having so much wasted space from just having like little individual containers stored on top of each other. Just making sure that everything is still really easily accessible and that there's enough height left between the top of the products that you're storing and the shelf. And obviously that the less frequently used items are probably stored in those harder to reach areas where you're not going to have to be grabbing for them every day.
Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
Obviously, I didn't do too much to the door of the fridge, besides just group some smaller items into some other small containers. When there's things like sauces and condiments, there's not really much that you can do with them. I'm not interested in decanting those into all the same containers or anything. I don't need to go to that level. I'm really enjoying this oat milk actually. I use it for making oatmeal, and also in my coffees in the morning. And if you are looking for a dairy substitute, I really like this brand, Nutty Bruce. And it's got a cute little thing on the side about asking you if you're a baby cow. And if you're not, then you shouldn't be drinking cow's milk. Not to say that I don't drink cow's milk or dairy products. A whole stash of Easter eggs that are still left over from Easter and some Mother's Day chocolates. So guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some really good ideas on how to organize your fridge to just maximize the space that you've got available, and then also to minimize food wastage and promote healthier eating options. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really is great feedback for my channel and it helps me out a ton. If you aren't already, please be sure to subscribe before you go. And a big, massive, huge, heartfelt thank you to everyone who takes the time to like my videos, leave me a lovely comment, or subscribe to my channel. I hit 100,000 subscribers this week, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so excited and over the moon. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. Have a great weekend, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.